Three pterosaurs were shivering with cold in the heavy rain. One of them tried to huddle up to the leader for warmth, but it got shoved away without mercy by its companions. In an age dominated by giant beasts, every species had its own way to survive. Pterosaurs relied on their advantage in the sky. They could avoid most predators' attacks, except this poor sucker who flew way too low. The attackers were a pack of gorgosaurs. They were close relatives of the T-Rex, belonging to the same tyrannosaur family. Adult gorgosaurs can grow to nearly 28 feet long. It weighs about 2 tons. They have over 60 sharp teeth. They can easily tear through their prey's skin. Their leg muscles are also incredibly well developed. When running at full speed, they can even outrun a sprinter giving their all. And they have a keen sense of smell, a sharp gaze. Just like the T-Rex, gorgonopsids also have a pair of cute little claws. They usually hunted in coordinated packs, were the most dangerous predators in this land. After taking down the pterosaur, the leader suddenly noticed a massive herd of prey approaching from not far away. It was a huge herd of Pachyrhinosaurus. Throughout dinosaur history, tyrannosaurids, they had always seen ceratopsians as ideal prey. When the herd sensed danger, the gorgosaurs had already begun their charge. Panic erupted and the herd bolted in every direction, but the gorgosaur pack had their plan set. They intentionally scared the ones on the edges, throwing the entire herd into chaos. As they shoved and crashed into each other, the herd was forced toward the riverbank, with nowhere left to go. They had no choice but to jump into the river and try to swim to the other side, but once they hit the water, they could no longer stick together, and the predators were waiting for that exact moment. The hunt officially began. The gorgosaurs singled out the young and weak Pachyrhinosaurus, pulling them away from the herd, and then surrounded them. These smaller Pachyrhinosaurus had no way to fight back, only able to shield their calves with their bodies. As the gorgosaurs moved in, they were pushed right to the river's edge. At the same time, the gorgosaurs launched their strike. The moment their companions were bitten, the terrified Pachyrhinosaurus bolted back toward the herd. In the chaos, 3 calves were shoved into the river and quickly swept away by the raging current. Luckily, they were washed onto a sandy shore, but Patchy soon realized there was no food here. Just when all hope seemed lost, a group of massive giants slowly emerged from the fog. They were a herd of Edmontosaurus, the largest hadrosaurs on the planet. Back then, if you couldn't find food, following these big guys was your best bet. And so the 3 homeless Pachyrhinosaurus calves, they decided to migrate with the giant herd, but not long after they started moving, Juniper collapsed on the sand from exhaustion. To protect the one he loved, Patchy decided to stay with Juniper. It shouted frantically to its elder brother for rescue, but his heartless brother abandoned them. Worse yet, they were way too exposed on the open beach, and 2 giant Quetzalcoatlus swooped down from above. Patchy and Juniper were about to face an even harsher fight for survival.